If you have been searching for an honest NeuroQuiet review before buying, you're in the right place. My name is Kevin, and I research health supplements for Patriot Vitality. I am not a doctor. What I do is go through the clinical research, so you do not have to. Full transparency, if you purchase through the link in the description, I may earn a small commission at no cost to you. It does not change what I say here. And stick around until the end, because I will answer the 3 most common questions people ask before they order NeuroQuiet. So, what exactly is NeuroQuiet and does it work? NeuroQuiet is a hearing support supplement designed for adults dealing with persistent ear ringing, buzzing, or tinnitus noise. What makes it different from most competitors is the format. Instead of capsules, it comes as a sublingual spray. You hold it under your tongue for about 20 seconds before swallowing. That delivery method is designed for faster absorption compared to standard oral supplements. The NeuroQuiet ingredients include 6 active compounds: Alpha-GPC, GABA, L-Arginine, L-Tyrosine, Moomiyo, and L-Dopamine from Mucuna Pruriens. Let me walk through the most important ones. Alpha-GPC is one of the most researched cognitive supplements available. A 2024 PubMed study confirmed it significantly improves cognitive performance in healthy adults. Strong evidence for brain fog and mental fatigue. Limited direct evidence for ear ringing specifically. GABA is probably the most scientifically relevant ingredient in this formula for tinnitus. Studies have found significantly lower GABA concentrations in the auditory cortex of tinnitus patients compared to healthy controls. That is a real neurochemical connection to the condition. The honest caveat is that oral GABA faces well-known absorption challenges, and whether sublingual delivery closes that gap is still not fully established in the literature. L-Arginine supports nitric oxide production and blood flow. Research has linked altered nitric oxide pathways to tinnitus physiology. The mechanism is plausible. Direct human trial evidence for tinnitus relief is still limited. L-Tyrosine supports dopamine and norepinephrine production and has solid research for cognitive performance under stress. For people whose tinnitus noise gets significantly worse under stress, this ingredient has real relevance. Moomiyo, also known as Shilajit, is an adaptogenic antioxidant with anti-inflammatory properties confirmed in published reviews. Its role here is general protective support rather than a direct hearing-specific effect. One transparency note worth mentioning. I was not able to confirm the exact milligram amounts for each ingredient from a public independent source. Without full dosage disclosure, it is not possible to verify whether the formula matches clinically studied amounts. That is a real limitation for cautious buyers. Now, what are real users saying about NeuroQuiet results? The honest answer is that the independent verified review base is limited. NeuroQuiet is only available through the official website and is not sold on major retail platforms, so there is no large neutral review pool to draw from. What I did find is that positive NeuroQuiet testimonials tend to focus on cognitive improvements, better focus, less mental fatigue, and a calmer mental state. Reports of dramatic reductions in ear-ringing volume are less consistent across users. Interestingly, that pattern aligns with where the ingredient evidence is strongest, which gives those observations some credibility, even without clinical trials on the finished product. Here are the honest pros and cons. On the positive side, the formula addresses real neurological and vascular pathways connected to tinnitus research. Alpha-GPC and L-Tyrosine have solid cognitive science behind them. The sublingual spray format is genuinely distinct from capsule-based competitors, and the 90-day money-back guarantee gives you a real risk-managed window to test it. On the limitation side, there are no published clinical trials on NeuroQuiet as a finished product. Full ingredient dosages are not publicly confirmed, and the independent verified review volume is limited. On NeuroQuiet price and packages, one bottle is a 30-day supply at around $69. 3 bottles drop to around $59 each. 6 bottles go down to around $49 each, with the best per unit value. All options come with a stated 90-day money-back guarantee. An important note on where to get NeuroQuiet. Buy only from the official NeuroQuiet website. The link is in the description below. If you find it listed anywhere else, treat that with serious caution. Purchasing from unauthorized sellers risks receiving a counterfeit product and may void your refund eligibility. So here is my honest final verdict on NeuroQuiet. This supplement has a more coherent biological rationale than most products in the tinnitus category. The GABA tinnitus connection is backed by real neuroimaging data. Alpha-GPC and L-Tyrosine have meaningful cognitive research behind them. L-Arginine connects to vascular function in ways that make sense for inner ear health. What keeps this from being a confident recommendation is the absence of product-level clinical trials and the unconfirmed ingredient dosages. Those are real limitations worth knowing before you buy. NeuroQuiet is best suited for adults dealing with both tinnitus symptoms and cognitive side effects like brain fog or stress-driven flare-ups who want to explore a formula with a different biological approach and test it within a genuine refund window. It is less compelling if you need strong clinical proof before spending money. Now, the 3 most common questions I get about NeuroQuiet. Does NeuroQuiet have clinical proof it works? No published trials on the finished product were found. The evidence exists at the ingredient level. Manage expectations accordingly. Are there NeuroQuiet side effects to worry about? For healthy adults without active prescriptions, the ingredient profile does not raise obvious red flags. If you are on cardiovascular, psychiatric, or blood pressure medications, speak with your doctor before starting this product. How does NeuroQuiet compare to alternatives? NeuroQuiet is the only sublingual spray in its category with a neurotransmitter-focused formula. Quietum Plus and Zenira use a more traditional botanical capsule approach. None of the 3 has strong finished product clinical evidence. Your choice depends on whether the cognitive support angle and spray format fit your situation better. If this review helped you, hit the like button. It helps this channel reach more people looking for honest information. The link to the official NeuroQuiet website is in the description below. That is the only place I recommend buying from. If you have questions or want me to review another tinnitus supplement, drop it in the comments. I read everything. Take care of your hearing. I will see you in the next one.